Welcome back, everyone. We are heading out of our favorite stay here in Kandy. We wish we could stay longer, but we have to go. And we have what should be a very scenic and enjoyable drive to Nuwara Eliya today. We've got a few stops along the way, so hopefully we'll see some towers, some waterfalls, some hiking maybe. So let's go.
Today we've got an 86-kilometer drive from Kandy to Nuwara Eliya. But after 2 weeks of driving around Sri Lanka with Tipsy the tuk-tuk, this feels like just another day on the road. And as usual, the locals will make it feel worthwhile. Just like this guy who literally stopped traffic to have a chat. Well, we just drove for about an hour away from Kandy, and we've made a stop along the way at Ambuluwawa mountain and tower. Ambuluwawa is the name of the mountain, but there's this tower up here that we're about to hike up. But I wanted to show you guys the view. We just spent probably the past 15 minutes just like climbing up this road to the very top, and it's beautiful down below. Everything is so green. Most of the driving that we've done has been city driving, which we weren't expecting. We thought it was gonna be more scenic, but maybe the next portion will be. So I guess we'll see. Ready to go up?
So we can actually still drive farther. We were parked at the bottom and I looked on Google and it's a 47-minute walk.
Oh my God. Oh, I would have not been happy after that one. I'd be so sweaty again.
Because the tuk-tuk driver just offered us a ride and I'm like, well, if he can go, why can't we go? So we're gonna drive up farther.
So just a few days ago, we hiked up to Dumbala Cave Temple, but parked in the wrong area, I guess the wrong tourist area, ended up having to walk basically around the mountain and then back up. And I was so sweaty by the time we got to the top. Any videos or photos was just like me dripping sweat. So I don't really want to be dripping sweat again to go up to the top of this temple.
Yeah, we don't really have time
for the
a
tower.
47-minute walk.
No, we don't. We have things to do. Can't happen. So we're going up to the top.
So you buy tickets here and then you drive up. So that's why there was the big stop sign which threw us off. So I'm gonna get tickets. Let go.
I thought we were at the very top, but apparently we're just gonna keep climbing up and up and up the mountain. This seriously feels like we're going to the highest point in Sri Lanka right now. Come on, buddy.
Come on, Tipsy. Hey. We have left Tipsy behind.
I guess after all, we will be getting a little bit sweaty on this drive or on this walk.
Basically, there was a police officer who stops all the foreigner drivers, explains to them the road ahead is steep and just quite hard to drive. So we're walking.
He even said like tourists tend to get injured, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. So the actual tuk-tuk drivers, as they're coming up, they kind of weave back and forth. So they're not hitting those steep parts straight on. I had to try to just bomb it straight up, but.
We could go down now.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, now we know what to do.
Maybe we'll try to drive up at the end just for fun.
As you can see, we're just like, all of a sudden it climbs. We're almost there. So close. We've made it to the top. And
sort of. We still have to climb the tower.
Oh, right. But it's beautiful up here. There's, oh my gosh, look at this. A mosque, a Buddhist temple, and a church. This just is a perfect example of how I've been describing Sri Lanka this entire time. Culturally united. Now, it wasn't always this way, but it's really nice to see something like this in a country with so much diversity. We have more stairs to climb.
Wow.
We are up so high right now, I see hawks flying below. We might need to look and see if this is the tallest point in Sri Lanka.
It's not, I looked it up on the walk here. There's other mountains because in the area we're going it's just higher.
So we're just gonna go higher and higher.
Yes.
This is pretty incredible. I kind of get vertigo up here. This is really brave of me right now, so if you feel like it, make sure you subscribe because this is just crazy.
I mean, we are high up here. There are no longer floor signs, but we're walking up to, oh wait, 9th floor.
We're up so high. No, don't even do that.
Wow. All right, how do we go higher?
No.
Oh. found it. Oh, it's windy. Come on.
No.
Isabel stayed behind. She didn't really have two hands to hold on. She doesn't really like heights. So I get it, because it is very far. Oh my God. I don't actually fit. This is about the length of one hand. Oh, they're squeezing through sideways. Oh, traffic. Oh my God, yeah, if you don't like heights, you will not enjoy this. I can't believe it keeps going. Can't believe someone decided to build this.
So I'm definitely not making it to the very top. My vertigo is so bad, I can't even hold my arm out all the way, but still pretty incredible. I'm sure you're up there having a blast. I think there's still like 4 roundabouts to get to the top. Not for me, not for me.
Oh, it's so small. I don't know what hand to hold the camera with. Oh! I mean, the railing only goes to your hip. I think we've reached it. My God, look at that. The tippy top, quite an insane view from up here. Look at that. What a climb. What a drop. Try to turn around. Time to head down. Cool.
How was it?
It was pretty cool, but it was extremely tight, and I don't think you would have had fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was very happy right here. I took photos of a nice lady from the Czech Republic who
Cool.
was solo traveling, so got her some nice cute pics and
Nice.
made myself useful. So,
There you go.
yeah.
So we are making our journey down. The goal is to find some corn and some juice. The juice, just because it's
corn.
delicious, but yeah, some street corn.
We've been seeing people selling corn all along the roads for the past couple of days of driving, and there's always these guys with their juices on the street. So it's time for some juice and some corn.
It's a good combo.
We're on a mission.
Let's go find some corn. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
We have 2 corns
2 corn.
to eat now. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, it's hot. First thing I noticed is how yellow it is compared to the corn back in America. This
Which is like white.
yeah, which is like a light yellow. This is like almost orange. So here we go. Oh, that's hot.
Looks like it's painful.
It's good. I think that water he dips it in is like salt water, so it's got a little bit of saltiness to it. It is missing like back home when they dunk the corn in the bucket of butter. It is missing that, but it's pretty good.
I just want to know, how is this my life? Taste testing
The
corn on the
taste.
cob. What? Let's try it though. Not too hot?
That's hot.
Hot. Hot. With our bellies full of corn, we continued the journey to Nuwara Eliya, watching the green hills of central Sri Lanka turn into higher mountains. Along the winding roads, we passed by waterfall after waterfall as we made our way into the land of Ceylon tea. We made a stop along the highway.
Got 2 samosas, 2, I want to call them egg rolls because they look like egg rolls. 2
But they're
egg
definitely
rolls.
not.
Yeah. Samosa, egg samosa, and he was frying them up fresh, so it's hot. That's the best outer breading I've had so far.
Lastly, we got the egg roll. It is hot. Wow, I give this one like a 4.8 out of 5. I don't even know what it tastes like. I think there's some potatoes in here. This is so good. Kind of like mashed potatoes, like cheesy mashed potatoes. soaking wet because we just did the Ice Bucket Challenge. Thanks Jack Veldy for nominating us to do the USC Speak Your Mind Ice Bucket Challenge for mental health awareness. We're currently in Sri Lanka. We don't have a bucket, so hopefully this hose does the trick. All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Oh, we'd like to nominate Jordy, Christina, Calder Nomad, Jakes and Matilda, Dee Ludbrook, and Lauren Carroll. You have 24 hours. Good luck.
We just wanted to run under that. Felt good though. Felt good.
Nice.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So that's why we're wet now. Channel name Drizzy on the go. For you two.
Right there.
Selfie.
Tipsy's having some issues. We don't know what it is, but it's almost like a bubbling noise. But we're in the middle of the mountains right now, so hopefully she pulls through and makes it for us. But we're starting to get a little bit of stuttering as we're driving up these hills. We're about 45 minutes away from the hotel. Fingers crossed. Waterfalls just keep on getting bigger. Woo! Out there's Punta Ela Falls, which is a beautiful, massive waterfall. It's starting to get a little foggy up top and a little bit of raindrops, so we definitely want to beat the weather if we got some coming in. So probably the last waterfall of the day for now. She's the taste tester.
It's all me.
All right,
Will you take that?
It's a king coconut, they said.
King coconut. We've been told to try one of these. Thank you. So I don't know if it's a different type or if it comes from a different type of tree. I feel like it's gonna taste better than a green coconut. Okay, this is a weird taste. It tastes less coconutty than the green coconuts. It's refreshing though, it's good. Might be a bit more sour.
Oh yeah, it's not as coconut, I know what you mean. Ah!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tattoos. Do you have tattoos? That's alright. Hey. Strong but small.
Strong and small.
Wait, small but strong.
Small but mighty. Yeah.
Ah.
No hearing. Problem.
Oh, no hearing?
No.
So the lady behind me is one of the sweetest ladies we've met, but she cannot hear, she cannot speak. But we took some photos and then she came out with a little bag and she showed us photos she's taken with other travelers and her address. So people have taken photos with her and sent her the photos and she keeps them in a bag with her and she loves them. So at some point we're gonna print the photos we took and send them to her. We will get them to her. Yes, and this is not an illusion. She is just tiny. Well, it's quite foggy and the rain has begun. But if I'm not all the way on the throttle, the tuk-tuk has stopped stuttering. So we're just gonna cruise. We got 30 minutes until the hotel.
It's really cold up here.
It is cold.
I had to put on my long sleeve wool for the first time this entire trip. We made it. It's cold, but we made it. Welcome to Pedro's. We're in room 1. Welcome to our humble abode. Complete with garden view.
Hey.
Oh, that's special. We have everything we need. We have a bed, we have a bench to put our stuff, and there's a little table, so that's extra storage space.
And a thick blanket.
Thick blanket, because it's cold in the mountains. And then we've got a bathroom down there, but no need to show it. It's the coldest I've been the whole trip.
It's the coldest I've been even since Egypt.
Yeah. It's brisk up here. They get apparently rains in the evening, so.
Yeah, I got a little drizzle going, but we made it without any issues from Tipsy, which was really nice. We're halfway to Ella, so I'm excited to finish the drive in 2 days. But tomorrow we get to explore Nuwara Eliya.
We've got some home-cooked food with our name on it.
Yes.
And then a big, thick blanket that I'm going to cuddle with. And you, of course.
Thanks.
Chewing on something. All right, let's go. Let's just do this.
Wait, did you see the sign they have for you?
Behave decently.
Yes, you. Not me. I'm an angel. All right.
Let's see.
Oh. That's the brush. And we got another little waterfall on the left side. It's kind of handy because Tipsy's windshield really needs a cleaning, and they've just got this little brush and water.
Wait, you should say something about where we rented from.
And if you're curious, we got our tuk-tuk from tuk-tukrental.com. They've been incredible, they've been great to work with, and Tipsy's been wonderful, so highly recommend them.